Okay, here is your lecture for today. And you're going to be taking notes, and I want you to make sure that you're paying really close attention because we're going to start getting into experiments this week, and you really need to know the difference between qualitative and quantitative observations. This is for physical science. All right, so remember, qualitative and quantitative observations. So you need to write that down in your notes. So do that right now, qualitative and quantitative observations. And if you need to pause the video before you go on, that's fine. Go ahead and pause it, write your information, and then move on. Okay, qualitative observations. So there are two types of observations, and this describes the object's quality, and it uses the five senses. So you can go ahead and these are based on facts. So you can go ahead and pause the video right now and write down this information. So again, qualitative describes it using the five senses. So it uses your sight, your hearing, touch, smell, taste, much like regular observations. But this just describes the quality of what you're seeing. It's describing the quality of an object. So you need to look at those types of things, and that's what you need to know. So you're just describing what the object is like. So you may pause right now and write down this information because you need to know this information for your worksheet that you'll be doing later today. Okay, so you're going to try it out now. What I want you to do is pretend that you're in the picture and describe it using qualitative observations. So I'm going to stop talking for about a minute, and I want you guys just to think about what you see in that picture. You remember, and you're using qualitative. You're talking about quality, all right? You're using the five senses. What do you see? What do you think you would smell in that picture? What do you think you could touch in that picture? All right? All right. Did you remember to describe what you would see, what you would hear, what it would feel like, how it would taste, how it would smell? So those are the types of things that you need to do. That's when you're looking at qualitative information. So quantitative is a little different. It describes quantities. Now think about that. If you go to the store and get 5 oranges, that's a quantity. It's a number. And it uses numbers to count. So it's the numbers as are the measurements. So you guys have to think about that. When you go to the store and you need 5 pencils, that's a quantity of pencils. If you're counting how many bumps you get from an experiment, that's quantitative observation. And scientists prefer this type of observation because it is measurable. You can use it to make your graphs, to weigh things, to measure how long something is. So when you're looking at quantitative, you are dealing with numbers. Okay, so when you're looking at a comparison, you can have qualitative and quantitative data for one item. For example, let's do a flower. The flower is pink, and the flower has 7 petals. So with that being said, being that it's pink, that's the qualitative information. If it has 7 petals, that's the quantitative because it contains a number. You don't have to write these down, so please don't be copying these. This I do want you to copy. So you're writing down the qualitative data and the quantitative data. So remember, qualitative deals with descriptions. It can be observed but not measured. There's no numbers involved with qualitative data. And remember, qualitative, quality, how good something is, or what it is, or what it looks like, what it feels like. Quantitative data deals with the numbers. It can be measured. It deals with your length, your height, the volumes, that type of thing. It deals with quantities. So pause it right now. Copy this slide. So if you can summarize it with a number, it is quantitative data. If you are describing it, it is qualitative data. So with that being said, go ahead. You've got a worksheet that you need to do, and then I want you to go ahead and go back and review this, and you may work on the observation and inference pictures if you haven't finished those yet. Do your best work, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.